the impact of slavery on the family dynamic. And I want to go back to the Willie Lynch letter because he made it very clear. So this is another snippet of the Willie Lynch letter. You must keep your eye and thoughts on the female and the offspring of the horse. So basically, he compares you gotta break the slave like you would a horse. A brief course in offspring development will shed light on the key to sound economic principles. Pay little attention to the generational of original breaking, but concentrate on future generations. Therefore, if you break the mother, she will break the offspring in early years of development. And when the offspring is old enough to work, she will deliver it to you, for her normal female protective tendencies will have been lost in the original breaking process. So they use the female as the tool to bring the black family down, right? This is the black female is one of their most powerful tools to bring down the culture. Now, this is something else but this is what they did. It was a psychological war that they had to play on the female to make her psychologically frozen. So listen to this. We reverse nature. So now, right, they're playing God. We reverse nature by burning and pulling a civilized apart and bullwhipping the other to the point of death, all in her presence. By her being left alone, unprotected, with the male image destroyed, the ordeal caused her to move from her psychological dependent state to a frozen independent state. In this frozen psychological state of independence, she will raise her male and female offspring in reverse roles. For fear of the young male's life, she will psychologically train him to be mentally weak, independent, but physically strong. What do you see within our culture, right? You see a lot of men that are physically strong, but that are mentally weak. This has been conditioned in us for hundreds of years now, and they use the woman as the backbone to bring down our culture. And so what we need to do is they rebirth, so we need to go back to our natural state, our natural being, right? And this is healing the trauma that has been passed down for hundreds of years. Not only was it the slavery trauma that we endured too, but you have to think right after slavery, what did we have to go through? The Jim Crow era, right? Where we've seen a lot of lynchings. This is another psychological war that was on our people in this field. After Willie Lynch, what other era did we come into? Not only did they lynch us, but then they started burning down communities that we built. After that era, what did we go through? Then we experienced a crack epidemic where they brought drugs and poverty into our neighborhoods. And we know how the drugs, they actually talk about it in what we're going to discuss, how drugs can have an impact on your sight, right? So now you have these kids that's experiencing broken households with the use of drugs. And now what do we have? Then we got to go between the 90s, right? When they came out with the rap music and the gangster rap, right? In the movies that they indoctrinated our people with. And after that, now we're in an era where now we've adapted this, I like to call it baby mama, baby daddy culture, right? That we've instilled in our people because for generations, we haven't seen a man in the household. So we've come to normalize this type of destructive behavior, not realizing that it's bringing our people down as a whole. So with that being said, I just want to explain how the family dynamic is important because a broken home makes for a broken house, and they know this, right? And when you don't have that family foundation, not only does the mother become stressed, right, having to deal with being the man and the woman in the household, right, where he says it very clearly, we're raising our offspring in reverse roles. So now within our culture, you're seeing very masculine women and very feminine men from the women having to take on both roles within our community. So that's what I have to say about that. So that's the trauma that we've experienced from slavery until now, which has been hundreds of years.